Hi guys, so for this video I'll be using yarn in size 3. I'm using yarn in 2 different colors. So for this yarn the recommended crochet hook is in sizes 3 to 3.5. I'll be using a crochet hook in size 5 millimeters. So I'll start by making a slip knot and then I'll chain 70. We have to make a very loose chains. So now that we have 70 chains, we'll make sure that our chains are not twisted. Then right here through this last chain I'll make a slip stitch. Now I'll chain 3. Through the next chain I'll make 1 double crochet. Since we're using a crochet hook that's larger, it's going to be a little bit difficult for this first row, but in the next chain I'll make 1 double crochet. In the next chain 1 double crochet. In the next chain 1 double crochet. So I'll continue making 1 double crochet in each chain throughout this row. So now that we have made 1 double crochet in each chain, we'll finish off this row by making a slip stitch right here through this 3rd chain. Now I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. And now we'll use yarn in different color. So right here through this same chain I'll make 2 double crochets. Then right there through that same double crochet post I'll make 1 front post double crochet. Then we'll make 1 back post double crochet. 1 front post double crochet. 1 back post double crochet. 1 front post double crochet. 1 back post double crochet. 1 front post double crochet. 1 back post double crochet. 1 front post double crochet. So we repeat this throughout row 2. Now to finish off row 2, through this next front post double crochet I'll make a slip stitch. Now I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. And now I'll use yarn in different color, then I'll insert my hook right here through that same chain. I'll chain 2, then through that same front post double crochet I'll make 1 front post double crochet. I'll make 1 back post double crochet. 1 front post double crochet. 1 back post double crochet. So every time you see a front post double crochet, we'll make a front post double crochet. Everywhere you see a back post double crochet, we'll make a back post double crochet. So basically we'll be repeating row 2 . So we'll repeat this throughout this row. So we repeat row 2 and 3 until our work measure is around 8 inches. Don't forget to change yarn color after every row. So now as you can see it's kind of messy here, but don't worry, we will weave these ends in. You can also carry the yarn if you want to, but I did not like that because it seems like the beginning row was very visible. Everywhere where I switched yarn it was visible and it looked too messy. So even though it's going to be a lot of work to weave all these ends in, I think it's still better. So now that our work measures around 8 inches, again I'll use yarn in different color. In my case is orange. I'll make a slip knot. Then right here through this front post double crochet, insert my hook, use yarn in different color, then I'll chain 3. So since I'm decreasing, even though I have made this 3 chain here in this front post double crochet, I'm going to make one more front post double crochet. So I'll wrap the yarn around the hook, I insert my hook through that same front post, wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through. Wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through 2. Then I'll wrap the yarn around the hook, I insert my hook through the next front post double crochet. We'll skip this back post double crochet, so we'll make one front post double crochet here. So now that I have 3 loops on my hook, I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through 3. So we won't be working on these back post double crochets, just on the front post double crochets. So I'll wrap the yarn on the hook, insert my hook through this next double crochet post, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2, wrap the yarn on the hook, I insert my hook through this next front post double crochet, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through 3. And now again, I'll wrap the yarn on the hook, I insert my hook through this next front post double crochet, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2, wrap the yarn on the hook, insert my hook through this next front post double crochet, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2. Now I have 3 loops on my hook, so I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through 3. So now I'll just repeat this throughout this row. So now to finish off this row, right here through this 3rd chain, I'll make a slip stitch. I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. So for the next row, again, I'll use yarn in different color. And then again, I'll wrap the yarn on the hook, I insert the hook through these 2 double crochet posts that I decreased earlier, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2. Wrap the yarn on the hook, I insert my hook through these next 2 double crochet posts where I decreased in the previous row, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2. Now I have 3 loops on my hook, so I'll wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through 3. Again now, I'll wrap the yarn on the hook, I insert my hook through this next double crochet post, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2. Then I insert the hook through this next double crochet post, but since we decreased in the previous row, for this row it seems like we have 2 front post double crochet. So wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull through 2, wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through 3. So we continue decreasing like this throughout this row. So now to finish off this row, through this first back post double crochet chain, I'll make 1 slip stitch. I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. Again, now for the next row, so insert my hook through this 3 chain and this front post double crochet. I'll chain 3, then I insert my hook through the same front post double crochet, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through, wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through 2, then I insert my hook through his next double crochet post, wrap the yarn around the hook, pull through, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through 2, wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through 3. So we repeat this throughout this row. So now to finish off, right here through this front post double crochet chain, I'll make a slip stitch, I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. And now with the yarn needle, I will close this loop. So this is how our hat looks so far. So I already weaved these ends in, and I think I started growing gray hair. It just took so long and it was so boring, but it's done. So now there's another part. We're gonna have to work a few more rows here with the band. So we're not done yet, because like this is gonna be too stretchy. Can't use it anyways. So until now I use a crochet hook in size 5mm, but now I'm going to switch to size 4.25mm. Then I'm going to use these 2 yarns together now. I'm just going to join them together like this. And now we're not going to work on these chains, we're just going to work in between these double crochets. So I'll insert my hook right here between these double crochet chains. I will chain 1, then through the same chain I'll make 1/2 double crochet. Now between this next space between these double crochets I'll make 1/2 double crochet, and then I'm gonna say a chain, but there is no chain in between really, it's just stretched out because I used a larger crochet hook. And now I'll make 1/2 double crochet between these next double crochets. In each space between these double crochets I'll make 1/2 double crochet. finish off this row right here through this first half double crochet chain, I'll make a slip stitch. And now for the next row I'll chain one, and through the same chain I'll make one half double crochet. Through the next chain I'll make one half double crochet. Through the next chain one half double crochet. Through the next chain one half double crochet. So I'll continue making one half double crochet in each chain throughout this row. And now to finish off right here, so this next single crochet chain I'll make a slip stitch. So we have 70 half double crochets. So we repeat this until we have 6 rows of half double crochets. So far we have 2. So now that I have 6 rows of half double crochets, my head measures around 10 inches. So now for the next row I'll be using a crochet hook in size 3.75 millimeters. And now for the next row I'll chain 2, then I'll make one front post double crochet through this half double crochet, and then I'll make one back post double crochet, one front post double crochet, one back post double crochet, one front post double crochet, one back post double crochet, one front post double crochet, one back post double crochet. So we repeat this throughout this row. And now for the next row I'll chain 2, then I'll make one front post double crochet through the same front post double crochet, one back post double crochet, one front post double crochet. Now it's easier because we can see where we made front post double crochets and where we made back post double crochets. So yeah, we'll continue making one front post double crochet and one back post double crochet throughout this row. So now to finish off right here through this front post double crochet chain, I'll make a slip stitch, I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. And now with a yarn needle I will weave these ends in. Measures around 11.5 inches.